welcome to Vlogmas day 1. I hope you're all keeping really well. Thank you very much to everybody who watched my Vlogmas Eve video yesterday and all the lovely comments that you put on there as well. I truly appreciate it, and I'm so glad that there are quite a few of you who are looking forward to watching my Vlogmas this month. So I love the fact that it has started day 1 on a Monday. I always think that's quite nice when a month starts on a Monday. So today I have been at work, so this is the first time that I've been able to get on to video anything basically. As you can see, it's quite dark outside, so I've just got home after picking the boys up from school, and Harry's just got home as well because he comes home on the bus. So today at work it was fairly quiet, and we've got mock exams taking place at the moment, so there weren't any library lessons in, so that gave me the opportunity to put the Christmas tree up. So last year I actually had a real Christmas tree that I bought from our local farm shop, and had that in the library during the month of December, and then I did sell it on to one of the guys who works there, who had it in his garden because it was a potted one. So I thought I can't really do that every year, so this year I got authorization to be able to buy a fake Christmas tree. So I bought it off Amazon, and I had a look at the size, and I thought, yeah, a 5-foot one, that should be about right. Well, I hadn't opened the box up until today, and it was actually a lot smaller than I thought, and I was a bit like, oh, that's not as big as I thought it was going to be. And if I'd have left it on the floor, it didn't even really come up to my shoulder. It was really short, and I just thought, oh no. So I've ended up putting it on a table, and I've used all the decorations that I already had, and I've put that on there, and it looks quite pretty, but it is a lot smaller than last year's, unfortunately, but still it does the job. So I'll insert a photo of what that looked like. So it does need a few extra things on it, I think. So I think I'll probably end up like crocheting a few things. I have already got a few things on there that I've crocheted, but I will probably end up putting a few other bits on there as well, because it just looks a little bit sparse. Anyway, that was that today, and then I quickly did the food shop after I finished work. I finished work at 2 on a Monday, so I whizzed over to Aldi and picked up my food shop. So I've just put all that away because I'm on a Zoom tonight with Angela from Devon Threadtails. We're having a little catch up and perhaps doing a little bit of sewing as well. So I'll probably end up finishing the rabbit that I am making for my customer, so I can move on to the bear, and then I can concentrate, once that order is done, on the things that I would like to make for myself. So I've got 2 advent calendars anyway to open with you today. I've got the Scented Tea Light Christmas advent calendar, which I bought from my cheap and cheerful shop in the village. So I'm going to be opening that with you in a moment. And I've also got the Jazz and Wow advent calendar from the lovely Becky as well, and I'm really excited about this one. I can't remember which version I bought because there were some different versions. I think there was a sewing specific one, and I think then there might have been a jewellery only, and there might have been a mixed one, if I'm right. I'm not sure, and I can't remember which one I bought. So I either bought the jewellery only, I think that's right, or sewing accessories, but I didn't go with the mixed, I don't think. I can't actually remember what I bought, so it'd be a surprise basically. So because it was a little while ago obviously that I ordered it, and it's just recently arrived. So Harry is going to be opening these with me today, because my twins have said they don't want to do it, and one of them has just gone off with Simon to the shop because he lost his gum shield on Sunday at the rugby. They are a nightmare, honestly, for losing things. We have now got them into the habit, of like checking their bag before we leave. And he said, oh yeah, I've got everything, I've checked, everything's in the bag. And then when we got back to empty it all out to put it in the wash, the gum shield was missing. So he's gone off to get that because he can't do any training or play the game without the gum shield. So anyway, that was my day today. So not really a lot to share with you, but I will share with you one thing that I have been doing recently, and that is I've been making little bobble hat decorations, and I will physically show it you in a moment. I'll have to get Harry to bring it up with him when he comes up, but they're really cute, really easy to make. So there are loads of tutorials out there on YouTube, so I won't show you how to make them because you can simply just find them on YouTube, and I'll just be replicating what somebody else has already done. But you basically cut a little bit of a toilet roll off, and thread some wool onto it, and then tie it up into sort of a bobble hat style and stuff it, and then you can put a little hanging loop on it, and it's really nice and cute to put on your Christmas tree. Or you can actually use them to put on to pom-poms, you know, like to make a gonk or even a snowman or something like that as a little bobble hat on there. Or you can just have them as place decorations to put on the table, you know, with a little chocolate inside or something like that. I just think they're really good. And I ended up doing a variety at Cubs. So I took all the wool with me. I cut out loads of wool to take to Cubs with me last week, and I had all of the Cubs make their own bobble hats, because we're putting up the Christmas tree for the Christmas tree festival in the village this Friday in the Jubilee Hall. So they're going to have their decorations featured on our Cubs tree. So I'm really looking forward to doing that, and I will share that with you on Friday. So I thought I'd share with you the ones that they'd made, and I'll insert a photo of it on the screen now, because they did ever so well, because some of them don't take instruction very well because they're quite young, and their attention to detail doesn't last very long either. But actually they were so well behaved that evening that I was doing it with them, and they all did so well, and I was really pleased. And I have to say, I'd done a variety of different wools in different colours, but they were all like, one bunch was one specific colour, and then they were really nice, and they shared their colours, so they all made multi-coloured ones, and they put their names on the bottom of them. So I said, once the Christmas tree festival is done and dusted, they can have those back to hang on their own tree. But I just thought it was really fun, and I was really pleased that the evening went really well. But honestly, my boys since that night have been making them on repeat. They keep raiding my stash of wool, and they've now raided my mum's stash of wool, because Thomas actually wants to get the teacher to do it as a class activity, which is just really, really lovely. Anyway, sorry, I am waffling on. So without further ado, let me just go and grab Harry, and he will help me open the advent calendars, and then I can physically share with you what one of the bobble hats looks like. So I've got Harry here with me now, who's just brought everything up that I need. But before I go into that, I forgot to tell you what I'm wearing today. Now, some of you will have seen this already because I've shared it on my recent makes video, but I've got on the Tammy Handmade Margot pinafore in the needle cord fabric from Becky and Adele at the Fabric Obsession, and then I've got it on with my floppy funnel necked collared Tilly in the Buttons Cocoa top, and I really like this pairing together. I love the blues together, it was really nice. So Harry's brought up with him the little bobble hat, one of the ones that I've made, so I thought I'd share it with you. So this is what it looks like. It's got the cut off bit of the toilet roll there, and then it's got stuffing inside, so like I say, you could put a chocolate in there, and then you just cut off the things to make the bobbly bit at the top, and then a little hanging loop. So that looks really, really nice on the Christmas tree, or like I say, just as a place holder on the table with the chocolate inside, or use it actually as a hat, you know, on a pom-pom snowman, I think, or something like that. Anyway, yeah, so I just thought I'd share that with you, but I will link the tutorial that I used in the description box below. But they're dead easy to do, and once you start one, you start making an army of them. Right, which one are we going to open first? Should we do, let's light the tea light. Let's light the tea light.
Let's do this.
Okay, we're going to open the Jazz and Wow. Okay, so let me just peel the sticker off, Harry, and then you can go hunting for number one.
Number one.
I've just said to them that I don't remember.
Christmas.
Here we are, have a sticker. Have a Jazz and Wow sticker. Right, okay, let's have a look inside the box. I'm just going to have a quick look. Oh, right, so this is how it comes. Like that, with some lovely tissue paper on the top. Oh, that's really nice. Oh, this is so exciting. Oh, day one is right on the top. You're not going to have to rummage for that, Harry. So take day one.
Oh, it's all like that.
Well, that's fine. It doesn't really matter. Okay. Ooh, how does it feel?
Like a cardboard with two plastic bits on the front.
Okay. Rightio. Okay. Open it up then. Try not to rip the bags, because I like to save them. We try to do this every year. Save the bags. Because I do reuse them.
No.
Oh, it didn't happen. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Ooh. Ooh. Come on then, let's have a look.
You're not allowed to see.
I'm not allowed to see. Ooh, it's some buttons. Oh, these are really beautiful. Now, I am really funny about buttons, as some of you may know. But these are absolutely gorgeous. I love them. They're square ones with this lovely glittery bits in, I would say. I can't see how many holes are on them. It's 2 holes in the buttons, and they're nice square ones, and they're a nice size. I really like those. Lovely. I don't make too many things with buttons, but if I do need to make anything with buttons, I would certainly be using the ones that Becky does, you know, because I really like those. Okay, so that's that. So thank you very much, Becky. I'm happy with day number 1. Right, let's get the tea light advent calendar out, Harry. And let's see what scent we've got today. So on the top, it's got, I'll show it on the camera, it's got all of the numbers on the front, and then you have got like little perforated holes, so we have to kind of open it that way. All right, so let's look for number 1. What did you have in your advent calendar this morning? What did the Christmas fairy bring? Fudge.
Nice.
Don't rip it.
It's a box, Mum.
Gosh, that smells. Go on, have a sniff.
Oh, it's very strong.
Oh, I wonder what smell that is, because on the front it says that we've got, can't read what that says, Harry. Oh yeah, contains mulled wine, spiced orange, apple and cinnamon, sugar cookies and gingerbread scented tea light. I don't know what one that is. Does it not tell you? What do you think? It's not mulled wine. It's either spiced orange, apple and cinnamon, sugar cookies or gingerbread. Which one? Which one do you think?
Spiced orange.
I don't think that is. I think that might be gingerbread. It smells like a girl at work who has perfume on like that. Yeah. Okay, don't do it next to the bed. Right, light it on. You'll hold it.
I'm not lighting it.
Do you want me to light it? Yeah. We've got the safety lighter. There we go. Let's light the candle. There we are. Lovely. Right, I'm going to put it on the side. So we'll see how much it smells the room out. I think I'm going to say it's an orange coloured one. Can you see that? Probably not. It's an orange coloured one. So we're guessing the scent because it doesn't tell you what it is. So I think that it is either gingerbread or apple and cinnamon because it's got like a cinnamony smell to it, I think. Yeah. Anyway, so no, my goodness, that's naughty. No, you mustn't do that. Right, sorry about that. Kids and fire. This is all I can say. Right, don't be silly. So we're going to love you and leave you for today. So a short and sweet one for you for day 1. I'm going to enjoy my little sewing session tonight with Angela. I probably won't be able to film any of it because we might be doing it on WhatsApp, and in that case I will be using my phone for it. So yeah, I will share with you what I end up sewing tonight. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to finish off that rabbit so I can get ready to do the bear, or I will possibly start sewing up one of the tops, the jersey tops, either the Agnes or the Coco, I think. Anyway, have yourself a good evening and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!